everyone. So you may remember in my last video, I talked to you about wanting to do a battle of the shampoo, just to kind of see which shampoo I would recommend for starter sister locks. Now at the time of this video, my sister locks are about 5 months old. I cannot believe next month they're going to be 6 months old. I can't believe it. I made it. But I want to talk to you about two of the shampoos that I've tried on my starter locks to give you an idea of what product may be better for you as you may be looking for developing your own sister lock regimen. Now, when I look at products, even when I had loose natural hair, I used these same, categories to determine if I was going to really keep a product and keep repurchasing it, or if I was going to return it back to the store and find something else. So the four things that I normally look at are the price, the ingredients, the accessibility of the product, like how easily can I get the product, and performance. Those are the four things I normally look at. If a product kind of fits within the sweet spot for me for most, if not all of these four, then it's a product that I will keep and I more than likely will repurchase. But if there's certain areas where maybe it's like, I don't know, then I may choose to take it back and find something else. So for the sake of the battle of shampoos today, I want to use those four categories as the way that I'm going to compare the two shampoos that I want to share with you today. One of the shampoos is the Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo. Now you may remember in some of my earlier Sister Lock videos, I talked about how my Sister Lock consultant recommended this shampoo product to help prep my loose natural hair for Sister Lock's installation day. She also said that I can use this product after my locks are installed on my locks. So I have used this not only to prep my loose natural hair, but also on my locks as well. And then the other product we're going to look at is the Sister Lock Starter Shampoo. Now, I first got introduced to this product when I got my starter kit, which included this smaller bottle. And so I have repurchased this since and have used this on my starter locks as well. So these are the two products that we're going to be comparing today. So let's start with price. Now the Suave shampoo, and by the way, the prices and everything we're going to talk about is going to be based upon US dollars right now, and what is I guess normal in the US. So if you live outside of the United States and you're accessing these products, costs may vary. But based for price, the Suave shampoo, and this is about 30 fluid ounces of product, this cost me about $3 to $4. The Sister Lock Starter Shampoo, and this is about an 8-ounce bottle, you can get this product either from your Sister Lock consultant if he or she sells it, or you can go to the Sister Lock's website, which is what I did, to actually purchase this product. So when I went to the Sister Lock website, this product, 8 ounces, cost me about $15 for the product. And then they have a shipping calculator that's on their site. So the shipping calculator based on my city and my zip code was about $11. So the $15 plus $11 brings us to $26 if buying from the Sister Lock website. And again, your costs may vary depending upon where the item's being shipped to as far as the shipping price. So we got $3 to $4, and we got about, for me, $26 if purchasing on the Sister Lock website. So now let's talk about ingredients. So, and I'm going to try to put this bottle real close to the camera so that way you can see it. But here are the ingredients for the Suave shampoo. And I hope you can see that. I hope it's focused. If not, when I look at this, I do see water that I recognize. But it has sulfate in it, and it has, just other ingredients that has citric acid, but, it has other ingredients that are hard for me to pronounce. So I would go on a limb to say that the Suave Daily Clarifying does not have a lot of traditional natural ingredients that you would look for in a natural product, if that's what you're looking for. So I would say Suave has more unnatural or synthetic ingredients. Now here is the ingredients for the Sister Lock Starter Shampoo. So when I look at this, I do see a little bit more of ingredients that I can pronounce. So, aloe vera leaf juice, water, green tea leaf, soap bark extract, provitamin B5, So I do see a little bit more natural ingredients in this product. Now, because I'm not a chemist, I don't know exactly if the other ingredients that are listed are natural or not. I see some plant-derived ingredients as well that they list here. So, but it does say it's paraben free, and I don't see on the swab, it does not say it's paraben free. So if you're looking for paraben free, then this was paraben free. But again, this has more natural ingredients than the swab does. Just being a non-chemist and looking at both of these. So now let's talk about accessibility of these products. So in the United States, Suave is a very commonly seen and used product line. Like I can go to my local pharmacy and find a Suave product. I can go to my local grocery store and find Suave. I can go to Walmart and Target and find Suave. Like Suave is a product line that's really accessible. So this product would be pretty easy to get if this is a product that you wanted. The Sister Lock brand is not a brand that is mass distributed, at least where I live, it's not. So if I'm going to get this product, it's either going to be from my Sister Lock consultant or another Sister Lock consultant, or I'm going to have to order it from the website, the Sister Lock homepage website. So depending upon how you like to shop, that may determine which one you think would be best. But Suave you can get in most stores. Sister Lock's brand you have to buy from their website or a consultant. And last but not least, we talked about price, we talked about ingredients, we talked about accessibility. Now let's talk about performance. When I got this in my starter kit, I used this probably my first month's worth of maintaining my hair. After the first month, then I used the Suave for about a month or a little over a month. And then I went back, as you saw in one of my more recent videos, I went back to using the starter shampoo. So that's been my kind of ebb and flow, with using the Suave and using the Sister Lock shampoo. I would say that both cleanse the hair really well. Like the Suave brand gives me a little bit more suds than the Sister Lock shampoo. So, if you're somebody that really loves suds, loves that experience, the Suave gives me more of that. Neither one of them left my hair parched or dried out in a way that I didn't like. I have used shampoos in the past when I had loose natural hair. Some were natural shampoos, some weren't. But they both left my hair just really, really dry. Like I definitely have had that experience. I didn't have that experience with either one of these. So I think both of these do a good job of, adding the necessary moisture that you want when you shampoo your hair. One of the things that I will say though is that the Suave shampoo I think has some conditioning properties in it so that you can use it daily. And so I think those conditioning ingredients, although I loved how my hair felt, I felt like it really hindered the locking process because some of my locks started to really come really, really loose. Like I could probably have taken a rat tail comb and really combed that lock out. That's how loose some of my locks became. And I mentioned that in a video that I made before. So even though this conditions and softens the hair, I think it does a little bit too much of that, especially when you talk about starter locks. The Sister Lock brand is made for the process of the Sister Lock locking process. So this product so far has not loosened any of my locks. So that's what I would say from the basis of performance. Now, if you have more mature locks, you may be able to get away with the Suave now, because your hair has already completed the locking process. But I just feel like this might be a little too conditioning compared to what I get from the Sister Lock brand product. So here are my final thoughts. Now, based on price, I feel like Suave wins, right? Because it's cheaper than the Sister Lock brand is. So in the first category, Suave wins. The second category was based on ingredients. Now, when I had loose natural hair, I found that my hair really responded better to using products that had mostly natural ingredients. So for me, I would say the Sister Lock shampoo wins as far as ingredients, only because it has a more natural ingredients than the swab does. Now, talking about accessibility, when it comes to certain things, deferred gratification is fine, but with other things, it's like I want it and I want it right now. And hair products really is one of those things that if I can, I want to be able to go to the store and get it and bring it home and use it. So as far as accessibility, I would say that Suave would win because I can go to most of my local stores and pick this product up. Whereas with this one, I have to go to my Sister Lock consultant or I have to go online to get it. And so from accessibility, I feel like Suave wins. The last category was performance. Overall, the whole goal is to try to find a shampoo that supports the locking process. It's not about just a shampoo that'll keep your scalp clean and keep your hair clean. It's about how do I support my hair going through the process of locking on itself. For me, I feel like that Sister Lock brand wins just because out of these two, just because it's moisturizing enough where my hair is nourished and moisturized, but it's not conditioning like this one is. So I get that dryness that my hair needs in order to go through the locking process. So for me, Sister Lock wins as far as the support of the locking process. But as a footnote, both clean well, both do the job of shampoo well, but this Sister Lock brand version of the shampoo just supports the locking process better, especially when you have starter locks. So if you've been keeping tabs, both shampoos have won. They're 2-2, right? So they're tied as far as the number of categories that they win in. But overall, if I have to put all things considered together, I feel like at least for the rest of my first year having Sister Locks, I'm going to stick with the Sister Lock Starter Shampoo. And the main reason is really where this wins is performance. I want my locks to go through the locking process. I don't want to hinder it by putting something on my hair that conditions it and moisturizes it, right? So even though this is more expensive, even though this is a little bit difficult for me to get, I still would choose this product because I know that it's supporting the process my hair is going through. And that's really most important, especially when you have starter locks. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Oh, I have a couple of more bonus things for you before you go. So here's a couple of tips I wanted to bring to you as far as just the shampoo and keeping your hair, maintained while you're creating your regimen. The first thing I want to say is make sure when you are setting your locks to shampoo them, make sure you put them in smaller sections. One of the things that my consultant just gave me feedback on recently is that she felt like I was putting my hair in too large of sections. And I was basically putting my hair in 5 braids, one on each side, one in the front, one in the crown, and one in the back. And she said, no, you really need to use more sections so you can make sure that every single section is getting washed and cleaned. And that also with washing the hair in smaller sections, it will help to speed up the locking process. So she actually sent me a YouTube video of a lady on YouTube that has Sister Locks as well, that she recommended as a guide or an idea for how many sections I should be putting my hair in when I'm shampooing it. So I'll link that in the description box below so that you can see it and hopefully follow that in your own regimen. The second thing I want to say is you do want to have something to help keep your scalp clean in between washes. In the United States right now, we're getting ready to go into spring and summer. And I live in the southern part of the United States, which gets very hot, very humid for months. But I don't want nor do I need to shampoo my hair every day, right? Because I'm not secreting the oils and all of that where I really need to do that. But I work out or it's just really hot and I need to be able to refresh my scalp so I just don't have like that warm scalp smell, you know what I'm talking about? So one of the things that I've been working on using is a mixture of tea tree oil with water. So I have a bottle that's about this size but just larger, and I fill it up pretty much all with water, and then I put about maybe 5 or 6 drops of tea tree oil and shake it up. And then what I do is when I have those moments where I'm like, man, I feel like I need to just refresh my scalp because I don't like the scent. I don't like, it needs a refreshing. I apply that directly to the areas I feel like it needs it most. For me, I tend to like get that scalpy scent I don't like right here in the crown of my head. So that's the area where I concentrate most. And the bottle that I have has an applicator nozzle on it. So it's really easy to directly put the kind of the mixture in the exact area where I want it. One thing I would recommend you do if you use this idea of getting yourself a bottle, filling it up with mostly water, 5 to 6 drops of tea tree oil, is when you apply it, what I do is I take a napkin or like a paper towel and just dab it in that area. And that helps to make the tea tree scent, which to me, I don't really like. It's very strong, it's very pungent, but I like the effects of tea tree oil. So by dabbing that area with like, a paper towel, it soaks up a little bit of that odor. So I still get the effect of tea tree oil, but I don't have the lingering scent of tea tree oil, hours later, right? So just keep that in mind. When you're using tea tree oil, it smells pungent to me. It's like, I don't know about the scent, but if you dab it with something to soak some of that up, then it helps that scent to go away quicker. And you still get the great effects of using a tea tree oil to refresh your scalp in between washes. So I hope you really found all of these tips helpful, and I hope to see you in the next video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.